always don't forget to take it. I know, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You blink, you miss. How's that for a magic trick? Yeah.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointee. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi.
Oh, dang it. I wish she didn't move back when you did it. Imagine being able to do
I
it
assume this
while
is the
using
Truth
his
Seeker's past Xingyi
sprint.
mentioned.
Yes, this should be another chrono sorter. The entrance is built on that cliff. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering, how did the court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... we need to focus on items related to the court of Savante in Truth Seeker's past.
So I imagine this is to break that thing. Luckily, since I'm using him right now, I can so long as I'm... There we go. Leave this make it much easier.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. I can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps...
Huh. So after that, it resets it.
I need to use the chrono sorter.
What is this? Whoa. Cool. Okay, but hold on. There's probably a thing nearby.
Seems like a new lead.
No? I guess not. I'm looking for a thing to break this. So I feel like you can. Just don't know. It doesn't let me. Let me see. Can I get this to be lower? If I put it on the bottom. Wait a minute. Ah.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff?
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I just saw.
Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Fuck. Okay, now I should be able to move it over, and it will still have, or I can still see the middle one. Should be the only one it does it for, I think. Yep.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
Okay.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Phew. And I get a chest, you
That's a
guys.
total steal.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters, they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. They recreate these simulated holograms to protect this place.
Tide, rise and crack! Exonerate. My blade! Purge all evil!
I don't know if I can still hit the one all the way over there. This thing not not too bad yet.
Purge the impure!
A divine envoy, then.
Evils be gone!
Yeah, come here, watch this.
Universe in my psyche. Perish! You won't escape!
Oh,
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
I like how it covers his entire health bar.
Seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look.
We can find the other two.
The glowing patterns on that gate. Yes. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes. The blood and scales here. We are...
You! In the nick of time.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place.
Huh. Interesting.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. With one of the temporal programs lost.
So, The Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power.
According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. Only the Mianloong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be fixed. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object. No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left.
Most of this is in straight ground, so I probably won't be using it. I have to move around.
The night's challenge has arrived.
Just like the treasure chest from the stories.
Blang bang. Jesus. Great naming, guys. Great naming. Oops.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate.
It all changes when I move this around. This
Let's
should be
restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter.
This is the third one. We just pass this. It's an annoying spot, I'll tell you that much. Simple as that. So, not even animation, just goodbye. Point. One more to go.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us.
Go up as well. Whee! I missed. Got more stuff to read over here. Okay.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact, and this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. Plus, according to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful. which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening. Yes, that fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but one chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No, it's not. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel, and the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter, Rover.
I don't know, do I have an idea? I have no idea. I don't.
Jinshi.
Is she fighting up here? I can't see. It's a fucking hill.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her. Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place.
But we all... Thank you, Rover. Thank you.
Give me a second. My eyes just really want to be irritated today. Check my glasses. No, they're not super dirty. No idea what's irritating my eyes.
Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible.
What did you find in Truth Seeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou.
Yeah, we already know.
Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate to reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions.
Oh, I see one of the bells.
The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you... If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, Nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Chengyi.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxis is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving. Look, our last target, on those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Where's the...
It's not working.
You
may need to follow a specific order.
Huh. Okay, can I see what that is? Let's see. Okay, I see it now. I didn't make sure I could actually see what the order thing was. I didn't notice the rocks because they're, blended in with the rest of the
It
environment.
worked.
Not being like any proper
Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianloong Chamber.
Oh,
It's
hello,
a trap.
Jinshi.
Watch out! Onward.
Wall. Those are some cool ass animations.
Negligence
Wow.
on my part. Take
Dragon?
form.
That's definitely a dragon.
The sky beckons. Fluorescent shadows. That should end.
I'm definitely trying to dodge for this. It's not working. I also have Cheng Li as well. If I can remember how she's supposed to work.
Mind's eye. One with the sound. Bad timing.
Not being able to use my own character is still kind of annoying.
trying to...
Interesting how they went Spectro instead of Havoc.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Imagine if we could still do that wall sprinting. It'd be so nice. Just head to the upper floor. Just because I'm using this dude so much, I'll probably have to build him eventually. Not too worried about it right now, though.
Thanks for watching. Hey, over here. Better keep up.
I feel like this is definitely faster.
Cipher key.
Oh, this is the cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinji. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Neat.
Changwei,
Oh my god. This direction.
those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changwei has her plans.
I guess this did not work for some reason.
I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Repent, for silence beckons. Face your destruction. Tide, rise and crash. Till the denouement, furious tides, split the heavens. Evils be gone. Like this? Perish!
And the shield will get me back to full health. There we go. Full health now.
This should have bought us more provisions.
Yep, as normal, I'm just gonna walk there and then grab stuff as I find them. There's one right here.
Wow. Ain't that a view?
There's a bell right here. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Luckily, I don't have to physically grab it. I just have to hit it. So, having a one character is helpful. I'll put a spot where I can actually see it first. But as long as it's in the spot where I can see and hit it with a ranged attack, then I can grab it. Pretty sure. Nice. That's definitely really good, actually. Yeah, I do think that is actually faster than running normally. Even with the part when he moves backwards a bunch. Thank God I can switch from midair so I can do a punch attack. Oh, okay. I'm done.
Hey, over here.
Let me grab this real quick. The cold effect around the sides makes me think there's supposed to be like some sort of
You miss.
freeze mechanic here. But I think it might have just ended up being unimplemented.
How's that for a magic trick?
Oh, that didn't work.
It's Madam Magistrate. She's back.
Yeah,
I
speed you,
must
bro.
go tell Lady Shingi.
Oh yeah, it's definitely way faster. Yo. What? Hello? Quest? What? The quest is gone. Oh, what happened? Is it because I outsped him? Oh my god. Dude, pick up the pace. It's because he wasn't fucking loaded in.
The Mianloong Chamber is open now. Before you go, there's something important I need. Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber. They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Mianloong Chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, but not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianloong Chamber to form a special force field. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. Madam Magistrate, it's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here, on this very mountain, that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinxi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I am a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianloong Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loom-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
That thumbnail should stay because it's in that process of processing. If it's in that part of it, at least. Versus just a bunch of people in Fraxis stuck in time.
How's that for a magic trick?
This is where the
So far,
Chang Li thing and the
everything
Somnium
we know about the
took place.
Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a
Didn't
lie,
work that time.
I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
Again, why? It's just not working sometimes. I think this ability doesn't like cliffs.
You blink, you miss.
The Mianloong Chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
And this is likely going to be mostly downwards movements, so that flat ground is not that useful to use.
The night's challenge has arrived.
Oh, I gotta force the heck out. What? One of these is a... Yeah, I should be really close to getting these down here. How close am I? About halfway. A little more, actually.
This should have all the new
Right
provisions.
edge.
You blink, you miss. We've got company.
Embrace the oneness.
Begone, wicked
Repent.
for silence beckons. Sounding the death knell. Furious tides split the heavens.
Yeah, I'm getting more 4-star ones, which is really
Just
nice.
like the treasure chest from the stories.
Phew, in the nick of time.
I love her, like, I love her love for stories.
Bang, 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 bang. Time to bring out.
Oh my god.
Banish all vice. Oceans.
Bow before me. Gales purified. My blade. Purge all evil.
The range on that attack is ridiculous, dude.
If
Ow,
it's a
fuck.
jewel you want,
If I move, I can't.
a divine envoy then. Too reckless.
Can I get my last attack off, please? There we go.
This should have brought
Golden
us all
subtle
provisions.
heritage. Oh, chest back here.
This must be the Mianloong Chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest's spines. Chronos sorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next.
I can fly too.
Ooh, more stuff. More title heritages.
The Knight's
Here, which is
challenge
used.
has arrived.
Let's go. A night's great harvest. My
Anything else in the
lucky
left?
instinct says this way.
Oh. There are objects in here. It's actually a Chronos sorter right here. Where's my weird sounds coming from the Yeah, I think that's from standing on the not moving water.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside. But it's not responding.
Oh, hello, Joy. Nice to see you. Yeah, and there's the thingy. Need to break the thingies.
The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber. The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
There's also one there. I have to fight an enemy. An enemy.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's
Yes,
look for
yes.
them
Let me.
nearby.
Okay. Really? You gonna force me to do that every time? Or can I be allowed to go in my own direction? Okay, so there is one of these here. I'm not exactly sure what this is affecting. Okay, so bring it back up to this level of water, which does something, I think. I think that just allows me to walk over here. Like, no? Maybe? I have no fucking idea. Okay, just gotta go inside the cave. I need to find these 3 things again. That's wonderful. There's also one of
The knight's
these.
challenge
One of
has
them.
arrived.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the Baroda's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon ball first.
Okay, so I assume I'm just breaking this like normal. Oh well, there's one of the flare crests. It's up in the motherfucking sky.
A divine envoy, then.
I'm one-handing it right now.
Descend!
Neck is itchy. Okay, back to two-handed.
The knight's challenge has arrived.
Oh, hi. Well,
Oceans. Bow before me. What form do you look? Vexing malice. Tide, rise and crash! Furious tides, split the heavens!
Banish all lights. She lasts evermore. Tranquility. A decent challenge. Like this?
oh, let's do this guy. Okay, cool. Notifications. I don't know why you're showing me those right now, but okay.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty sentinel. With a burst of energy, our sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lull, and dark clouds gathered. The sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou. Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongjian. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for. But my body cannot hold out much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up my duty. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life. Whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind. I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself. If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I I will fight to protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we? Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover. My teacher Chun-Li told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here because why am I? Oh, it's taking a while to actually let me move around my camera. But I'm much around the time, and I've got 14 minutes for the fufu banners up, meaning I'm gonna go grab food, and then I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna pause the story for a little bit. It's not like I have to complete it all at once. I can wait a little bit. Already waited this long. Yeah, I can never tell if there's actually anything important to look at. It's just always red. Always has the right thing on it. Okay. That's all for now.